Bible stories to tell when you're feeling down. The Bible is an invaluable source of comfort, inspiration, and encouragement during difficult times. Its timeless stories offer solace and remind us of God's unwavering love and faithfulness. When you're feeling down, these Bible stories can uplift your spirits and provide hope. 1. The story of Job. Despite enduring immense suffering and loss, Job remained faithful and ultimately witnessed God's restoration and blessings. 2. The prodigal son. This parable teaches us about God's unfailing forgiveness and unconditional love, offering hope that no matter how far we've strayed, we can always find redemption. 3. David and Goliath. This story reminds us that, even in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds, God empowers us to conquer our fears and overcome challenges. 4. The feeding of the 5,000, demonstrating Jesus' miraculous provision. This story encourages us to trust that God will provide for our needs abundantly, even when it seems impossible. 5. Moses and the Red Sea. Through this account, we learn that God can part the seemingly impassable Red Seas in our lives, leading us to freedom and deliverance from our troubles. 6. The woman with the issue of blood. This story showcases that, even in our weakest moments, if we have faith and reach out to Jesus, we can be completely healed and restored. 7. The resurrection of Lazarus. This powerful narrative assures us that God can breathe new life into our darkest situations, conquering death and bringing forth resurrection and renewal. In times of despair, the Bible's stories offer reassurance that we are not alone. They remind us that God is with us, ready to bring comfort, hope, and transformation to our lives. May these stories serve as a reminder of God's unfailing love and bring peace to your weary soul. 8. The story of Joseph. Joseph's journey from betrayal and abandonment to becoming a powerful ruler is a testament to God's providence and ability to turn our trials into blessings. 9. Elijah and the widow of Zarephath. In this story, God provides for the widow and her son during a time of famine, highlighting His faithfulness and ability to sustain us even in the toughest circumstances. 10. The Good Samaritan. This parable encourages us to show kindness and compassion to others, reminding us that we can find purpose and fulfillment by helping those in need. 11. The Sermon on the Mount. In this message, Jesus offers profound teachings on finding happiness and contentment, reminding us that God's kingdom brings true joy and fulfillment. 12. The 10 lepers. This story illustrates the power of gratitude and the importance of acknowledging God's blessings in our lives, even in the midst of trials or difficulties. 13. The birth and resurrection of Jesus. These foundational stories of Christianity remind us of God's ultimate plan for redemption and offer hope of eternal life through Jesus Christ. 14. Paul's conversion on the road to Damascus. This tale showcases God's transformative power and reminds us that no one is beyond redemption or a fresh start. 15. The promise of heaven. The Bible assures us of a future where pain, sorrow, and despair will be no more. The promise of eternal life in God's presence provides hope and comfort during our darkest moments. The story of Job. The book of Job tells the story of a man named Job, who faced numerous trials and losses. Despite his suffering, he remained faithful to God, and was eventually rewarded for his perseverance. Psalm chapter 23. This well-known psalm, often referred to as the Psalm of the Good Shepherd, provides comfort by reminding us that God is our shepherd, and we shall not want. The psalm assures us of God's presence even in the darkest times. Matthew chapters 1128 to 30. In these verses, Jesus invites those who are weary and burdened to come to Him for rest. It emphasizes finding solace and rest in Jesus during challenging times. The story of David and Goliath. This classic story tells of David, a young shepherd who defeated the giant Goliath with faith and courage. It illustrates how even the seemingly insurmountable obstacles can be overcome with God's help. The prodigal son. Luke 15:11-32. This parable illustrates God's unconditional love and forgiveness. It tells of a wayward son who returns home, and his Father welcomes him with open arms. It reminds us that God's love and grace are always available, no matter how far we may have strayed. The Sermon on the Mount, Matthew chapters 5 to 7. Jesus' teachings in the Sermon on the Mount offer guidance on finding peace, joy, and righteousness. Verses like the Beatitudes, Matthew 53-12, can provide comfort and perspective in difficult times. These Bible stories and verses can offer spiritual support and solace when you're feeling down. Reading and reflecting on these teachings can help you find hope, strength, and encouragement. Additionally, seeking the support of friends, family, or a spiritual leader can be beneficial during times of emotional distress.